Hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm the hamster, and I'm a dad who loves to play games and race cars. Fake race cars. Now, I felt like I needed a bit of a mix-up from my usual routine of just racing constantly, right? And I have a lot, heaps of untouched and unfinished games just in Steam alone. I have a lot. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. So I thought I would break the monotonous racing grind, as it were, and record myself playing these other games, right? Just as a way of getting my butt into gear and actually finishing these games once and for all, so they're just not feel like wasted money. Therefore, I will be starting what I like to call my Steam A to Z list. Right? I've already made a list for this first round of A to Z, or Z, depending on where you are in the world. Weird. And most of these are major titles, and a lot of them will probably shock a lot of you when you find that I've either not played these games at all or haven't even finished them, right? And I don't blame you. I don't blame you all. Just be shocked. Whatever, okay? Now, there are some caveats that I have for picking these games for the A to Z compilation. Number one, I will be playing these on hard difficulty, right? At the very least, where applicable. Just to give myself a decent challenge in each game, right? Beating a game on normal can be fun, but harder difficulties make it a bit more rewarding, and it's usually a bit more satisfying doing so, right? So, bring on the challenge. Number two, the games picked must have an end game or an end goal, right? So, an ending of some kind. Sandbox games don't usually fit this criteria. I use the word usually as there can be some where there would usually be an end game of some kind before a constant and continuous grind occurs, where you've maxed out on everything and all you're doing is just the same thing over and over, i.e. sandbox. And for number three, for the time being, these will be single player. Right, these will be single player games. In the future, if I do any more games, and if other people, other players, other gamers, looking at all of you, are available at the same time that I do recordings, then I might open it up to like co-op or some multiplayer, just we'll see how we go from there. A couple of points I need to make before diving in. As you may have noticed, this is not your usual native screen resolution, right? That's because I have a 49-inch curved monitor, right? With two extra standard monitors on each side. You don't see them in the camera, but yeah. My screen isn't just considered an ultra wide, it's super ultra wide. It's not 21:9 aspect ratio, right? It's 32:9 aspect ratio. To give you an idea, this screen is literally two standard 16:9 2K resolution monitors side by side, right? Another cool thing is that in a standard Excel or Google spreadsheet view, it can loop the entire alphabet 3 times from edge to edge. That's how big it is, right? Now, I use this screen for everything, right? And honestly, it's hard for me to go back to a normal screen. So I will play all my games to this resolution where I'm able. For those of you who have a standard 16:9 display monitor, YouTube will do its best to scale the video down to fit your screen with as minimal black boxing. The actual terminology is pillar boxing, but yeah, we call it black box because If you have an ultra wide or bigger, play on. It'll look no different. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Team Super Ultra Wide. Second point. I will try to record as often as possible, right? But as I mentioned before, I'm a father to a toddler right now. As of recording this, he is 17 months old, and he's just starting to run. Bless his cotton socks, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him. And my time to game or race is usually after he sleeps, and the walls are thin, right? He is literally right behind that wall. Thankfully not right up against that wall, because this would make it so much harder. He's in the further corner, tucked away, yeah. So I try not to make too much noise as possible when playing these, right? So it's sort of like playing, you know, the old school silent library game that you see on YouTube and they made a show about? Something like that, right? That's the best way I can describe it. Third point, and most importantly, I am doing this for fun, right? I'm not going to hedge all bets on quitting my usual day job just to play games and make videos all day, right? This is just going to be a hobby. It's going to be something fun for me to do, because again, this is just a way for me to get through all these games, right? If in the future tides change and this whole thing goes to the moon and further, and you can support my family's life first, then maybe there'll be more frequent videos and whatnot. It all depends in the future on what happens, right? I tried to start this years ago when I was younger, when I was a more edgy teen. Now I'm just at the point where I'm like, I'm a dad, I'm a middle-aged man, I don't care, right? I think I've had like 2 midlife crises now, possibly more. I do love my games, but I love my family more, right? I will not force or encourage anyone watching to like or subscribe, right? Those are your decisions alone to make. In fact, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just left that out. So now it feels like I am suggesting it. So I won't say any of that. But I may encourage comments on videos that may help influence decisions I make in some games, right? And I'm always looking for feedback, yeah, because I wanna be better. I want to be better. I don't want to make good stuff. Yeah, that's a better way of doing it. With all that said, I bid you all welcome to my channel and join me on my journey to finally complete as many games as I can in my library. Okay? Some of which I may replay, and some of which I will never play again. Right? Okay. We all good? We all good. Yeah. Catch you all later. You all are awesome already, I can tell.